Happy holidays from all of us here at the ZNS Television Network.
Welcome back. Members of the Go the Extra Mile for Ann Committee coming together to stage a gospel concert to raise funds for sports enthusiasts and boroughs. The event will take place this Sunday evening and is co-sponsored by the Aidman Rock High School Alumni Association.
Individual is IMC Interdenominational Mass Choir, as well as the Cooling Waters. There will be some of the groups that will be here, and we expect many other churches to participate. We also want to do this jointly with the persons from Christ the King, also where Ann goes. Most of the choirs will be associated with her, different churches, like the Church of God, Hannah, their family church.
The Alumni Association fully endorses and supports this committee in their venture of supporting Miss Ann Burroughs, but especially in honoring these great men and women. My mom always used to say to me, give persons their flowers while they are alive. And I think this is so fitting that we can honor these great persons for such tireless efforts they have given to our community.
Several former educators will also be honored during that event. Some of those honorees are reflecting on the contributions made by Ann Burroughs, who is in need of public support.
Ann was a wonderful catcher back in the day when softball was the sport in the Bahamas, and so I have a special bond and affiliation with her. I also would have taught all of her children, and so that makes it even more special.
Miss Ann Burroughs, who so many of us knew, particularly those of us who had problems with getting that power, keeping that power on, we knew how to get to that lady, and that charming smile she would give us, and then she would say, I'll give you another week.
I want to appeal to my church in particular to please come out and support this event. And it's interesting that the persons being honored here, I just observed that they are all from the Pro Cathedral of Christ the King. So I think we should have a good representation here from Christ the King on Sunday evening.
The gospel concert will take place at 6:30 p.m. on Sunday, December 10th at the Mount Zion Baptist Church in 8 Mile Rock. Now, if you are driving in the downtown area today or near Explorers Way, you probably saw this gentleman with a placard in hand running back and forth as cars passed by. No, he wasn't protesting, but he was soliciting financial support for his son. West End resident Gerardo Cooper Sr. says that in the time of need, he had to put his pride aside and find help for his son, who is in need of urgent eye surgery.
It was first discovered 3 years ago. We was living in an upstairs apartment, and I realized that my son used to have to look up to see, and I was trying to figure out why he always looking up. And then I took him to the doctor at Davy's house, my sister and I, Shanetta Cooper, and then it was discovered that the muscles in his eyes is going dead. And then I was seeking help ever since. We was back and forward with Davy's house, and due to the backup of surgeries, it was impossible to get it done. And then someone had referred me to Baskin Palmer, and when I took my son there in October, it was discovered that it wasn't only the muscles, but he's losing sight in one of his eyes. And so I'm seeking the public assistance once again, and to make this child health 100%, and I know with your help and with the help of God, all things are possible.
Now, if you would like to help little Gerardo Cooper, you are urged to contact telephone numbers 439-6512 or 533-0414. And now we turn to our What's Trending segment with Kimberly Mullings. This week we are switching things up a bit for What's Trending. During an interview in Talk of Alabama last week, American entertainer Monique says the Bahamas is the place to be. Here's why.
If you ever feel that way, go to the Bahamas. Oh, baby, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Bahamian men absolutely love thick women.
Now there's a popular saying in the Bahamas which goes, meat for man and bone for dog. Well, we asked Facebook if they agreed with Monique.
Natasha Dame says, no, but I can see why she would say that. She says, Monique used to visit Exuma when I lived there many years ago, and the men would flock to her, but what she didn't know is they were just looking for someone to take care of them. That is what Bahamian men really like, a sugar mama. Janet Darling says, she's right. Men in the Bahamas love, love, love thick women. Of course, everyone has their preferences, but most men here appreciate thicker, curvier women. Siri Davier, now I hope I don't start to see more women out of shape because of this. Put down that bamboo, please. Dylan Stewart, this is true. We Bahamian men love a curvy girl with a nice shape. Priscilla McIntosh says, the majority of Bahamian men love thick women. Bear in mind, we said thick, not sloppy, there's a difference. Meanwhile, Diane Gibson says, the majority of Bahamian men love women, thick or thin.
I just think we should all appreciate our bodies. I'm Kimberly Mullings. See you next Friday to discuss what's trending. And now it is time to Ask the Doctor.
Hi and welcome. Continuing the discussion on being a diabetic and how to stay healthy over the holidays. If you're a diabetic, it is very easy to sabotage your health during the holidays. Here are some more helpful tips so you can enjoy yourself while staying on track with your diet and health plan. Stick to your plan. Eat, be physically active, and take your medication close to the usual times. Decorate your plate for healthy eating. Fill up half the plate with choices of raw salads, vegetables, and fruits before you select the more rich foods. Avoid sugary drinks and avoid overindulging in alcohol. If you're invited to a party or holiday event, offer to bring a healthy dish along. Maintain daily physical exercise. This is even more important to help control your blood sugar during this time of the year. And drink lots of water. For more diet tips to help you make good choices during this holiday season, please email askthedoctorbahamas@gmail.com. I'm Dr. Monique Pratt, and this has been Ask the Doctor.
Don't go away, Check on Sports is up next with Ricardo Lightborn.